Hey, yes, CT here, doing another horrific guide. This is going to be on Tower of Malevolent Nuisances. Quite a few people requested this one, so yeah, I'm not going to ramble on too much about this, especially since I am feeling a bit sick, unfortunately, so please excuse me if I do cough a bit. But yeah, if you haven't noticed, I managed to get a NOAA board working, and yeah, thanks to one of my college friends. So yeah, you'll be able to see like my keyboard presses and everything, so we can skip me explaining stuff like that. So this may go more smoothly. So let's get into it, yeah. Okay. Well, for one, let me put on practice mode, yeah. For one, this is just muscle memory. I prefer doing it in ghost mode, so that's your best bet. It's only the first jump. Walk around jump. Set up on the line. I'll jump and turn. Yeah, unfortunately, most of these jumps are going to be like muscle memory based. Line pretty far out. Long jump. Oh my god, yeah. There we go. Kind of stick yourself a bit out. Make sure you hit the button and then go for the just like that in first person. Okay, alright, first kind of strap-based jump, so what you want to do is kind of align your torso close to the wall. See like how my torso isn't going to hit it, but align it close. Put your bottom of your torso right at around the line of the truss, switch to 60, dejudge momentum, and make sure you press W early. Yeah, refer to my NOAA board if these are confusing you, so like this, shift outwards, step a long jump. Go to the line, flick out of it, turn to middle, do a stick out wrap. Why did that not work? Hello. Give me just a second, folks. There we go. That's what was supposed to happen. The turn's still muscle memory though, so yeah, you just have to smoothly turn when you do the jump like that. There you go. This filler. It's just a header jump, and then you're on 2. Pretty simple. The start's pretty short, so this guy could go pretty smoothly. Align your arm through the gap. Go and long jump like that. Go to the top. It's kind of filler jump to the truss. For this, you're gonna wanna go to the right here, want to step down, turn to the line, shift it, stick out, and do the stick out. For this, make sure I just jump in place and then I turn and make sure to try to launch it upwards like that. So, you know. For this jump, focus on the front wall, don't ignore the back part, just focus with the front wall when doing the jump. Line the middle of the stud, long jump of the truss. Flicker to the side, go up it. And if there's any jumps that you find confusing still, just let me know in the comments. So yeah. Line your torso here, so 60. I did that completely wrong. Line near the wall, 60, and then downwards momentum. For this, flick your torso out a bit, turn to the left just a tad bit. 60, bounce with no momentum, and then try to land on the outwards one. Simple long jump to here. Go backwards like this. Hold up. Yeah, make sure you go like this. Refer to my NOAA board. When you get to the side, start going like that. Go down a bit till you see your torsos around the intersection, then flick it. And then lastly, do a walk around jump like that. How did I high jump up that on accident? Okay, there we go, 4-3. This is probably the first roadblock 4 in my opinion, so good luck when you get here. Align in the middle, right here, turn to the, you see the inner stud right there? Align with the line, 60. bounce like that and camera control. WD inside the corner, turn to right here. What the frick? Hold up, I think I might just be doing this wrong. Line here. Maybe you can like go out like this. Yeah, up to you, I guess. But I think normally what I used to do was go a line like this, turn here, and then go like that. Yeah. When I sat down, and just simply flick it. Call this the TOCR strat. You want to tap W up this, but don't go all the way to the top, otherwise your torso will get pushed out. So you want to get to right. Kind of have your torso between the middle of these two studs, and then you should be good. And then don't flick completely backwards, but flick around this kind of angle, like that. Simple up lodge, muscle memory wrap. Just do like a sharp turn through the gap like that. Kind of just muscle memory to get used to. Do a backwards walk around jump here, like that. A line at the corner. When I step down, turn to the line of the stud. Look at. Two-stud climb that. Go to the very edge, right here, and then shift and W to the part. For this, I kind of just jump a bit weirdly, but it works. Align, just wedge grab, turn back, and then kind of just like long jump and then turn back in on the left, like that. Walk around jump. Make sure you turn left a bit before you do the walk around jump. You get like a boost, like so, like not parallel, but turn left a bit. Muscle memory. Okay, this jump. The way I don't like the head hitter strat. People sometimes go with the head hitter strat to go out, but I personally don't like that. So what I do instead is align in the middle. Kind of have your pointer like in the middle of the stud right there. Go in ghost mode, and then long jump late with D, and then go in first person and grab the ledge with W, like that. I also use W and A just to make sure I grab it, but yeah, make sure you jump late. Grab the ledge, flip the D, and then you're on 4. Starts off, do a walk around jump up for the first turn, like that. Align with the line here. Turn left a bit. Do the wrap like that. Make sure you don't hold W all the way up because you could get pushed off by the wedge. How did that happen? Hold on, let me just redo the previous jump. There we go. Yeah. Make sure you hold A up this. I guess not. Yeah, you hold A at an angle like that. Align in the middle of the two studs. Far as you can. Turn here. Focus on the front wall. Like that. Align the middle stud. Flick out. Turn to the middle of them. Do the stick out. Jump once. Make sure you don't hit the top, like under this part. And go for it like that. Make sure you get like a wall boost to let your character turn so that you don't have to lodge it. Excuse me. Align at the corner. Alignment keys. Make sure your arm's gonna fit through the gap. And then do like a really quick sharp turn through. It's kind of hard. Muscle memory. It's also muscle memory camera control. So align your foot at the corner like this, and then go for it like that. Oh my god, yeah. See, sometimes I still fail it. Sometimes I still fail it. There we go. Yeah. Let's grab. Or I think align the middle, turn right, and then go like that. Also muscle memory. Middle of the stud, let's align key once. Shift to the platform. Click to the truss like that. Make sure you hit the elevator. Lastly, align your feet far out, and then do a tight wrap to the truss. Okay, you're on the most annoying floor of this tower, in my opinion, 4-5. Starts off with this simple jump. Make sure you turn kind of sharp. Align the keys like this. Try to make sure you're aligned at the corner. Jump once. Go for it. Have your left foot halfway on the platform, halfway off. Flick forwards a bit like this, and then go for the truss. Yeah, but even I still sometimes fail this. There we go, much better. line in the middle like this, go to the corner, and then do a long jump turn like that. It's muscle memory. Same thing here, because this jump's really freaking long. Make sure you kind of do the jump really close to the wall. Make sure you hit this button, and then jump to the gap like that. Let's grab, click to trust. Yeah, be careful when hitting this button. I have heard that you could hit your head on that, so just be careful. Be mindful of that. I personally, for this jump, I like to line at the corner like this, and then do a late time and turn. Yeah, you gotta turn pretty tight for this jump. Okay, this foot kind of sucks. When I step down, right around there, turn to the left, like kind of left line stud, and then flick it like that. When I step down, flick up here. This personally, I like to use alignment keys at the corner of the stud, and then the turns mainly just muscle memory, but I usually do it in first person like that. Hold on. Yeah, the turn's just muscle memory, but I usually do it in first person. I've seen people do it in third though, and that also works. It's just up to you, really. Doing it in third can also work. Yeah, you can do it in third person, but I usually prefer first. On the middle of the back stud, turn right a bit, and then, yeah, make sure you tap W early onto the truss. Ledge grab, shift back, long jump with D, and then you're on 6. Make sure you turn right a bit just to make sure you don't hit that wall. Like that. And flick up. For 6, we're going to long jump over here. Like that. On the middle of the stud, turn right to the line. Do a walk around jump and then camera control. Alignment keys, W and D, turn to the line. Long jump like that. This middle stud, flick out a bit. Let's grab the side of the platform. Turn to right around here, kind of like in the middle left of the stud, and then just flick like that, and then make sure you flick with D, and then end it with W and D. Foot jump on the line, walk around, jump and turn. I barely made it. Let me do that again. There we go. I have the line of the stud right here, and then kind of just, yeah, this is just muscle memory, but kind of just long jump close to the wall and then unshift onto the ladder. It's muscle memory. I've also seen people, I think, like flick it, but I'm not sure how that works. Yeah, no, I'm not used to that, but I've heard some people like flick it. Yeah, I'm just not used to that. So I just do that. Align with your foot on the corner like this, turn right around here, do a sharp turn through. It's pretty tight. I ledge grab this. I just make sure there's a strategy because the ladder is kind of high. Corner the part right here, camera control. Ledge grab the part right here, shift back on, go for it. Do not hold space here, just walk up. Maybe tap space once if you need to go up a bit, but only walk backwards like this is best. Sorry. Align with the corner right here. I'll jump like that. So you go far out, and then make sure you don't hit the elevator early. You want height, so hit it now like that. So like make sure you get the height, then hit it. Line with your cursor on the line right here, turn to close to the right cylinder, but right before it, and then long jump through it like that. Make sure you turn right a bit more, like just a tad bit more in midair. It's muscle memory. It's really annoying. Let's grab, turn right here, and then kind of like long jump, turn left, and then immediately turn to the truss. WD here. Go out on this one. Do a stick wrap right there. Let's grab, shift back on. Do a jump like that. Like that. Goodness, what is up with this today? Okay. And then go stick out. 4-7. Muscle memory is just camera control. And I clearly suck at it. I clearly suck at it. Oh my god. There we go, much better. Yeah, just muscle memory. Make sure you grab the ledge here. And shift flick it into a lodge. When you do lodges in this tower, by the way, make sure you're at 90. I forgot to say that. Because otherwise, it may act a bit weird. Yeah, make sure you hold against the wedge there. Oh, jeez. Anyways. I usually like to line jump like this at this angle. Turn to right here, and then kind of like aim for like this part of the stud, because you want to up lodge. Try switching to 60 if it doesn't work, but yeah. You want to up lodge up this. Till you get close to the very top. We'll give it a bit, but yeah. So you just hold A like this. The entire time you just hold A. And then, I mean, we can just stop it right there, yeah. So shift lock. And then shift throw, see? Whoops, what am I doing? Align your foot at the corner, on to the truss, like that. And we're at the quote-unquote net, which isn't really a net. You get TP bet to 5. I mean, not bet to 5, the start of 6. Align the corner here, just stick out like that. Same thing, TOCR strat, like earlier. And then you want to flick into the wall and then start holding A into the platform. Or what some people do is like use alignment keys for this. Some people use alignment keys like that too, but yeah, it's kind of just muscle memory. Oh, let's grab this, shift backwards, one jump. 4-8. Do a long jump, tight turn, align on this part of the stud, turn to this line. Or is it like that? Or no, a bit before, a bit past it, yeah, right here. And then, oh my god. What am I doing, bro? Or is it at the line? No, it isn't, yeah, so. The middle, right there. That's what it is, I'm stupid, yeah. Sorry, the right line, the middle corner piece, and then there you go. Yeah, muscle memory turns. Hold W like this, make sure you don't get pushed off. Turn to around the middle part of the truss. Switch to 60, D space. Walk around and jump like that. Align with the line of the platform. Turn straight out as you can. On jump out. On jump like that. Let's grab this, shift flick it. What am I doing? There we go, yeah. This 4 is not too bad though once you get used to it. It's just a jump to a truss. Get up like this, and then, well, that happened because I was at 240, so careful, be mindful of your FPS. Let me do the previous jump again. There we go. Bounce it like that. Walk around, jump into a lodge, shift it in. Also muscle memory. Let's grab about this line of the stud, turn to the corner, walk up with A. Okay, this jump. I let's grab the corner, shift back, go to like around, not there, kind of like right around here with the 6 stud, but also kind of near the 7 stud, right around here. Shift backwards, I'll jump with D, like that. Ledge grab on the right line of the stud right here, shift back, long jump through. And you want to leave time as far as you can. Simple twisted wrap, stick out a lot, and for some reason fail it. There we go. Long jump to truss, go near the corner but not at it, like this, and then flick with A. Cam control through. Go backwards out on the platform. Align your arm through with the gap, and then go for it like that, and then you're on 9. Which is arguably probably the hardest floor in my opinion, but yeah. Do my best to share some strats for it. Align your foot at the corner, and then align your arm close to the wall. Do a sharp turn. Do like kind of like a sharp turn to this one stick gap. So like that. Yeah, just be really close to the wall. Hold S and A and align with this corner part of the crystal thing right here. Trying to look at it. This corner part right there. Align your mouse with that. So right there. And then do a really long jump with D and then switch the W onto the truss. It's really tight. You want to be really close to the wall. Make sure you flick yourself out on this truss a bit. Align your torso in the middle between the gap, so right here, between this thin pull and the wall. Switch to 60, go up to right around here. Go momentum bounce. Why did that fail? That should not have failed. This is what Hories are, man. No matter what strategy you come up with, you're just bound to fail them sometimes. Even, yeah. There we go, much better. Hold on, listen ladder, flick up, line in the middle of the gap, and then make sure at the end to do like a quick like wiggle there, just left and right. Line in the middle of the stud here, turn left, do a walk around, jump and turn. Let's grab this part of the platform, with D like that. I don't mind. Then you want to do like a walk around jump here. And jump out straight. What's that there? Line your feet in like the middle of the line right here, and then you're gonna do a stick out. This jump's kind of weird. You want to turn left to the line right here. Turn to the line here. Look with A. Oh. Let's try that again. There we go. That's fine, right? Just make sure you wiggle a bit. Does the line make easier? I'm aligned with like the middle of the stud there. Turn to the middle of the stud right here. Use W. Let you grab this part of the platform and then do a flick onto this part. Let's grab this back, force it to stick out. Middle of the stud, turn out like around here, and then do a long jump. Oh my god. I mean, you could just let you grab this too. Shit back and then do it. Yeah, there we go. I think that's much better. Alrighty, floor 10. Gonna line the corner here and then do a long jump stick out. When I step down, turn right. Try to land in the elevator kind of late so you get the most height. Like that. Use WD on the truss. Make sure at high FPS though. I'll make sure you're also kind of in a bit. Like that. It's right around here. Make sure your left torso isn't going to hit the left wall, which it shouldn't here in my case, because otherwise you can get stuck a bit. Right around here. And then kind of align with like kind of turn to right around here, 60, and then do like a downwards momentum and turn right midair a bit so you don't hit the wall. On the middle of the stud here, turn right, do a walk around down. There we go. Line them like this, and then turn kind of tight to the part. Align at the corner, and then do a long jump. And a sharp turn, it's really far. Want to step down. Do like this camera control wiggle, and someone say, yeah, it's just muscle memory. You can also do it in first person, I think. Yeah, you can do it in first person. That's just filler. Okay, this, I let you grab the part like this. Shift back. Turn a bit. I'll jump with D. Okay, well, I don't know why that failed. Hold on. Tap forward that in. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen, yeah. I usually get like a wall boost. Some people flick it too. If you prefer flicking, that's also alright. Yeah, you can also flick it. In the corner, long jump. Do a tight turn. Middle of the stud. Mouse at the top, left corner of the stud. Go down. Flick it. At the corner, long jump and wrap it tight. 13 stud strat. Headed her up. And last part, make sure you're at 90 FPS for this last jump. That's not 90. There we go. Let's grab this, turn right. Long jump into the lodge. Lodge out as far as you can. Go like this and then shift it through. As long as you land the second lodge, you should make it. So that would have made it like that. And that is it for this tower. Hope you enjoyed. If you're still confused on certain jumps, let me know in the comments. And yeah, that should be it.